mercy on her. We was going back to back. We put a curfew on her.
Yep.
It was dark clouds.
Alright, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another broadcast of Talking That Talk, official podcast. I go by the name of King Exodus, aka X.
What's going on, well, it's your boy Juice, aka No Ordinary Brother, aka Rising Pharaoh, aka it's the Books.
Alright, and we got a special guest.
Return again, Bootsy Badass!
Talking That Talk.
Yeah, what's good? We're listening to one Goodfella Qp. Man, as always, I thank y'all for having me.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, crazy. You know, it's funny. I told you he's like the Bootsy of the podcast, right?
Yeah.
But you know what's funny about today, right? Bootsy was actually on the podcast today. He was on the Breakfast Club.
Oh, this is
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So that's funny that you here and I call you the Bootsy. That's hilarious, man.
Hey,
It'll be perfect timing, man. It's perfect timing, man. It's perfect timing. That's all it is.
Alright, so we're gonna have a different. First off, man, we're gonna hop into the music game with you. What new projects you got coming out? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm still working on the same album, All For One. That's the album. That's what's getting most of my attention. Like,
Okay.
that, you know what I'm saying? Putting that album together.
Okay.
Other than that, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Right. Go to events. But see, I just got back, so I ain't really been doing nothing other than just writing.
Where you get back from?
I bought Austin.
Okay.
But before I went to Austin, before we went to Austin, I was in Dallas for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm back.
Okay.
You know, so story. Not to say that's an excuse to not do, you know what I'm saying, do some shit, but yeah, I wasn't doing that.
Okay.
Spending time with my family.
Alright. So you got any material that's unreleased right now that's already ready to rock?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
I just haven't released it.
Okay. Alright.
Y'all gonna be happy though. For the ones that's waiting, y'all. I'm gonna release the videos, then the songs. So.
Okay. Alright, well we got another part of the conversation we was gonna bring up. We was gonna have a discussion about co-parenting etiquette.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna let you kick it off, man. Like first off, what's one of the things you think you need to have the most to have that co-parenting proper etiquette?
One thing
That you need the most. Yeah.
Well, more, I would say,
You got a lot of, you got maturity, you got.
yeah, see, and that's what I'm trying to bundle everything into.
Oh, no, it ain't gonna be everything. You're gonna have to chop that up.
Okay. Well, one thing I would say is respect.
Okay.
I feel like at the core of it, there's no respect.
Okay. Respect is powerful. Okay. And by respect, do you mean just like?
All right, say, okay, you got a co-parent situation. 9 times out of 10, the guardian parent is the mother.
Okay.
Right? Now, say she's lost whatever respect that she once had for her child's father. Now she has the power to disrespect him, not so much verbally, but in the sense there's, all right, well, okay, perfect example. All right, oh, she don't respect the nigga for whatever situation they did.
Okay.
If she get mad, she don't have to answer the phone when the daddy called. You know what I'm saying? She's only doing that because there's no respect for that man. You understand what I'm saying? She could be mad, or she could be hurt, or she could be, you know what I'm saying, even tired.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if there's respect there, okay, if you're tired, say, you could at least call the child. If you don't want to get up, say your daddy called me, you know what I mean? Or something. But a lot of times, I feel like it's just no respect to where it's like, oh well, fuck it, fuck him.
All right, so on the flip side, how can the father be disrespectful to the mother that's the guardian?
Shit, not calling.
Okay.
Today was the first day of school for my daughters, for a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not in the house with them, like that's a little I could do. You know what I mean? It might not mean, it might not seem like some would be like, well, okay, that's your daughter. That's what you know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. I'm not saying I'm not, but the fact that I did it, you know what I'm saying, that should mean something.
Okay.
That you can't take that away from me. You know what I mean?
All right, so respect and co-parenting etiquette, you got something on that, Juice?
Wait, respecting co-parenting etiquette?
Yeah, both sides.
I mean, we did like a whole podcast over this. Shoot, I mean, just have a respectful boundary. I mean, that's all I can really say about that. That's it. I mean, respect each other, give each other common courtesy, certain aspects of respect, you know, make sure some type of communication form is there, and proceed forward from there.
All right, one thing I would add on is, you know, you got to respect people's, really their personal life, especially if y'all moved on from each other. A lot of people try to make the parenting experience about them personally and maybe like jealousy that they have towards the other parent. They can either be living better than them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, personal too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, go ahead, my bad.
No, you good. You good.
Nah, yeah, that's a good point. It get personal too, but in a sense, how could it not get personal? You know what I'm saying, when it's involved in people.
I always say the kid come first, both of the parents come behind the kid in that scenario. So like me being upset about, you know what I'm saying, let's say my child's mother's personal life, like relationship wise, that's none of my business, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, if she, her bank account and all, that's none of my business, you know what I'm saying? So those kind of, you gotta give people their personal, like we were saying, boundaries and space and have that respect, you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta also, to me, respect the fact that both parents equally matter, even if the kid doesn't live with the opposite parent.
See, that's what that's big. Like, I agree with that. Like, and okay, that's, well, I ain't gonna say, well, yeah, because that was pretty much tied into respect. But the fact that one parent may feel more,
yeah, we could say powerful.
Yeah, because that's the other thing that comes to my mind, is powerful. Because I mean, that's to me, that's what it feels like, a power stroke. You know what I'm saying?
So what makes one parent powerful? The one that gave birth, the one who has the finances?
I don't think neither one is more powerful than the other. I think they share equal power, because if one was more powerful than the other, you wouldn't need the other. You know what I'm saying? You can do it by yourself.
Well, that does happen. That does happen. So
well, you can do it financially by yourself, but
no, I'm talking about have a baby.
Oh, okay.
State your ground.
Nah, you can't have a baby.
You at least need 2 or 3 people to do that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how could you be more powerful than me if you literally need me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How could I be more powerful than you when you know what I'm saying?
So what about the ones who give birth with the childs that don't have the father? Basically sperm babies. They use sperm babies.
Okay, so that's still his daughter.
Huh?
That's still that they, you know what I'm saying? That's still his daughter.
No, he's
now
saying,
if he don't want to be there, okay, cool. I mean, I don't feel that takes away his power. If he wanted to come back, you know what I'm saying, when she was whatever, and be like, say, look, I just want to know you. I don't feel no one has the right to be like, no, you can't do that, unless he literally gives up, signs.
Legal rights.
signs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, signs outlet open.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
Okay,
hey,
okay. So I guess pretty much saying a man can fall shy of his responsibilities and then bounce back later if it's.
I mean, shit, if that happened,
no problem.
I ain't saying it's right. Shit, a woman too.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's why I say it's equal. Cause like, as people, we gon' mess up. You know what I'm saying? I feel, no matter how high we set the standard for ourselves, like we gon' fall short in some aspect. I mean, I could feel like I could feel like I do my best every day. But at the end of the day, come on, I could always do something. That's just how I feel. You know what I mean? So, damn, I don't even remember where I was going.
Alright, so we just mainly hit respect, and then we hit like maybe the irresponsible parent having the opportunity to come back.
To come back, yeah. I mean, cause you're gonna do some stuff. Cause I mean, I'm gonna stop saying you and me. I do some stuff because I ain't never been a parent before. Even though I have 7 kids, like they're still individual children. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck up with each one of them. You know what I'm saying? I just fuck up 7 times.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, to say, hey, I can't come back from fucking up. Like, this my child. You know what I mean? Like, if I can't fuck up and fix my fuck up with my child, who the fuck gonna fix it?
True. Okay. All right. So, what are some situations that's just unrepairable, or do they even exist?
Unrepairable.
Yeah, you know, you have like
Like
some
for the-
parents like put their kids' life in danger, maybe because of drugs.
Okay,
or,
yeah.
You know, what about some shit
like
that? You know?
Okay, yes. Oh, well, I don't know, because that's a tough one, because I know, excuse me, I know situations where, like, I know some tough situations.
Maybe where like some people, like, you know,
what I'm saying?
cleaned
Nah, if
themselves
you-
up, rehab, and came
Yeah,
back.
see, that's what I'm saying.
But then you
But
can't.
you can't, I can't say you don't deserve to go be a mother now. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like shit, you trying to get it right. At least I'm seeing. Now it's not for me to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Or to judge you wrong. But shit, if that's the step you want to take, who am I to take that from you? Like that's still your child. Like I can't say you can't see your child
Right.
because you done fucked up however long ago. Okay, so what?
Okay.
I mean, and that's my thing. Like, tell me one person who hasn't in any area. You dig what I'm saying?
All right. I got a question for you on co-parenting. How involved should grandparents be in the parenting experience? You know what I'm saying? When you co-parents. You know, some grandparents, for example,
Yeah.
step in and take
feel
over.
that boy. Yeah.
Some people
So-
just give assistance when it's needed. Some people just, like I said, they take the shit too far, and then they, in their brain, start acting as if they're a parent themselves,
Yeah.
right? So I'm saying, like,
Now,
how involved would you say they should or shouldn't be?
until they overstepping that boundary. But
Okay.
for me, my boundary would be, say, like, I'm gonna be honest. To be honest, I don't even think there is a boundary with my situation. I mean, cause I don't see nothing happening to where it's like, nah, don't, you know what I'm saying, don't do that to my son. To where then it's, okay, it's my son and not your grandson. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
My daughter and not your granddaughter.
Separating families.
Yeah, I mean, because
you
ultimately
go back.
that's what it's gonna come down to. Because it is, if you feel if I feel I have to step in to protect my son or daughter from something that's happening from the
Dark side of
grandparent,
family.
yeah, then it's like,
All right, so let's lighten it up a little bit. You co-parenting with somebody. The female's mother gives her advice. The child's mother acts 100% on the advice, even though it may be toxic or whatever. What about even that kind of involvement?
I mean, but
'Cause,
that's
you know-
gonna happen. Okay, in my eyes, that's gonna happen. That shit been happening. That's just like the mama telling the daughter, don't date him, he ain't no good. You know what I'm saying? And she don't listen. She get pregnant by the dude. Now the mama like, I see, I told you. You know what I'm saying? This shit happen. You know what I mean? Okay. That's where it starts, right? Okay. Or even in some situations, it don't even start that. Okay, but to answer the question, man, see, that's a tough one for me because I can't say what. Me personally, I feel there's no boundary because that's the grandmother. Now, when they put the child in harm's way, then clearly that's the boundary.
All right, I'm gonna test you on that one. All right, so what would you say? Do you subscribe to a particular religion and/or diet plan?
Me, like I don't subscribe to a religion.
All right. So what about food? Like, is there any foods that you're just against?
Yeah. Right now, I'm not eating meat, but my wife, she still cook meat. I don't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't eat as much meat.
Do you eat pork?
No.
Not at all?
No.
All right. So how would you feel if the child's mother's mother, right?
Don't eat pork.
Just blatantly no, I'm saying just example. What if she was like, fuck what you talking about? When you with me, you can eat all the bacon, pork chops you want. And that religious shit he talking about, I'm gonna teach you Christianity or Islam is the way. Like, so.
Wait, what do you mean it has to make sense?
It would have to be. Why? She's Muslim. Why would she put pork?
No, we're giving you.
No. We're just giving you hypotheticals of how shit you can be strongly against.
Whatever you against, and they influence.
Okay, then. So now there's a clear cut. The line has been drawn because I said no, you said yeah.
Okay.
So clearly there's a line drawn.
Okay.
What you say?
But that's not to say she can't. I'ma say you can't see your grandson. Okay.
But it keeps happening. So, like, then what happens?
Even still, I can't say like this your grandson. I can't say this is not. You can't see your grandson.
You're a good dude.
Yeah, you good dude, man. Me and him want to fuck off. We gonna fuck off.
And now, say they start beating on them or something, then that's a difference.
All right.
But so it has to get physical.
Yeah. I mean, anything other than okay.
Mental stronger than the physical.
Or like they trying to poison them or something. You know what I'm saying? Anything other than that, I feel like
health wise.
Yeah, I mean, because it's my job to make him, my children, mentally strong. Because no matter what you go through with your family, the shit you go through in the world gonna always be 10 times harder. That's
okay. So you can take a little
going to jail. Going to jail as a black man is incomparable to anything that can happen to you inside your family.
Okay.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I mean, shit, depends how long you go.
Okay.
No.
With that, right?
Yo,
you gotta be
it has. This is why I say that. It has been people. You can Google it, YouTube, where they came out with stories saying some of their prison life or some of their jail time was a better condition environment for them than it was when they was at home. So I'm saying like it's crazy as that sound.
That's true.
I mean, but like I said, as crazy as that sound, to them, like I said, it can sound crazy, but it's a lot of cases like that at the same time.
Yeah, but like I say, that's just unless they trying to.
I still can't believe you are physical health, fuck man.
Yeah, I mean, because like I was saying, it's my job to make them mentally strong, to prepare them. It's like, okay, I could prepare you for the world. That's my job, right? Mm-hmm. But I can't prepare you for being part of a fucked up family. I would say I failed.
Okay.
Before you know your family, before you know the world, you know your family.
So the family would destroy your child, but not you.
Who's to say it would destroy my child?
We say prepare for the world, but the family. Say that what you had just said. You're preparing them for the world, but
to
say
be
I
mentally
can't
strong.
To be mentally strong. but they still are in a family structure before they enter the. I mean, technically, you enter the world every day, but as an
Okay, I see
adult.
what you're saying.
But
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's
Okay, now with that situation, then I would break it down like, okay, so now with me knowing that that's the situation, that okay, I know when you go over there, it's gonna be some crazy shit.
that's what we've been talking about. It's like-
So now, it's my job to prepare you for some crazy shit, right? I can't just send you over there knowing some crazy shit going on.
Okay, I get what
Okay.
you're saying.
You feel me? Now I can't just come out and tell you, say, look, your granny don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with her. You know what I'm saying?
You can though.
Me, right?
Hey,
Fuck your
hey,
granny.
man, fuck that.
See, I can't. Nah, I
You gotta
can't
see
do
it.
that.
No, okay, bro. This is what I'm noticing right now. Every time you relate to something, you're talking straight to the child. When do you address the adults of that family?
Oh, well, before this, like as I'm addressing, at the point that I'm addressing the child, I've already addressed her.
See,
And
we don't know
and
that.
see, and that's why we saying you a good dude.
You a good dude because
if I tell you,
kept saying,
But once the line is drawn, that's when I.
but see, that's what I'm saying. I drew a line when I said my kid don't eat pork,
Yeah.
and then you like,
And you still feed it?
yeah, so
So now we gonna talk. Okay, so look,
Yeah.
what's the problem? I'm not understanding. You know what I'm saying?
well, that's soul food, baby. They eat soul food over here anytime they want to.
Okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
This is funny.
you still
This
gotta
is a good episode, man. Go ahead,
You
keep
still
going,
gotta
yeah.
understand. I know that's your grandchild, but that's my child.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
yeah. So we saying like, if you
Now, if it
does it
come
get
down
to a point where you gotta say,
where I
fuck
gotta
granny?
say,
You know what I'm
nah. As I'm having this conversation and you steady telling me we gonna eat pork, I'm fuck that. I'm telling you this my child.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? Now I'm not coming out and saying fuck what you saying, but I'm telling you this my child.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? You'll do the same thing for your child. So you can't say that I'm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Right.
So you gotta understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
And I'm being respectful for a reason. But you steady telling me fuck me.
right.
I want to know why. It's not even about the pork no more. I want to know why it's fuck me.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Perfect. I'll give you an example why it's
Right.
fuck you.
Go ahead.
She needs to live life. Don't exclude your child from not experiencing everything.
Yeah, you.
So
you know,
while you're being strict, they're letting the child be free. So that's gonna always be a problem.
So now you the bad guy.
Because it's gonna always be a problem. Oh, you ready? Look, you ready? Yeah. Come with it. I'm gonna give you real life scenario. I'm gonna give you real life scenario.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so now I'm restricted. I'm being. Hold up.
You are restricting.
I'm restricting my child from eating pork.
Right.
And
That ain't
that's
free.
preventing her from being free.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you're restricting.
Now, okay. So, if the cost of being free is killing yourself, is that truly freedom?
Well, it depends. I got the experience though.
The experience of dying?
Did I die?
See, and this,
Yeah, you
and this,
lying.
and this,
Every day you live, you die. So
and this is some fucked up shit. But some people are so comfortable with death, as far as eating suicidal, that they automatically feel they don't feel negative when they pass that energy on to their kids or their grandkids. You know the shit that you're doing is fucked up and it's killing you. But since you're so comfortable with dying that way,
You just want
you figure everybody else can fucking die that way. And then when you
And
want to
then-
live, you wrong.
But see, this will get even more fucked up. Because the granny's steady talking about, yo, give it to her, it's okay. But then she gonna catch cancer or something. So where it's gonna be like, damn, baby, I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't gonna tell you.
Right.
You should listen to your daddy.
You should listen to your daddy. Now you should listen to your daddy.
Right. But it ain't gonna get to that point. I say you got it. It's my job to prepare. Because I can tell, I know Granny ain't gonna listen to me because she already drew the line.
Her mind made up.
Right.
already.
I didn't draw the line, she drew it. So I know my child gonna listen to me. That's why I ain't spending time on,
Alright.
you know what I'm saying, on
We're about to move on to the
Listen
next
to it.
subject. We're about to move on to the next subject after
Oh,
this.
okay.
Go ahead.
All right, ready?
Yo.
Okay. Now it's when you're co-parenting with your baby mama or ex-wife, whatever y'all want to call this,
Ex-queen.
ex-queen,
Hell no.
ex-king, whatever.
Former goddess.
Now they're dating another individual.
Mm-hmm.
How do you parent with that?
Parent with who?
How do you parent with another male present in your child's life, or another woman present in your child?
Man, nigga, you in the picture now. What you mean?
What that mean? That don't mean nothing to me.
Shit. All right, so.
You gotta lace some stuff. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down.
How do you deal with it? What's your steps? You know?
I'll give you an example. A daughter came to me, right? My mom was dating this fella.
Fella. Nice young man.
No, he wasn't no young man. He was an old ass nigga. Anyway. And she was like, yeah. He keeps calling me his stepdaughter. I said, oh. Okay. I said, has he proposed to your mom yet? She said, no. Oh. Okay, he hasn't done that yet, right? I said, all right. See, I drew the line and told her mom and said, hey, has so-and-so proposed to you? She was like, no. I said, I'm going to need you to let the man know not to call her his stepchild until there's a proposal. See, what men like to do is kind of step in the picture and call that people's kids their stepchildren, and you can call me dad and shit. And they never make the initiation steps beforehand. We're not going to confuse our child with a step another man is telling her and not ever made. That's what I'm saying. So in scenarios like that, how do you go about?
I had a similar situation like
Right.
that. But see,
Look, can you legally tell the whole story since you said you had a similar situation like that? No.
okay, yeah, for sure.
You said legally.
Go ahead.
So, both of my kids' moms, they have, you know what I'm saying, husbands. I mean, so one of them I talk to, one of them I, you know what I'm saying, don't really talk to. So the one I talk to, we had a situation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, he was kind of overstepping his boundary. So what I do, I let him know, and I let her know. But I let them know, you know what I'm saying, together. Say, look, this what it is. If this happen again, this is going to be my reaction. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care what y'all do. I don't care how y'all handle it. That's y'all business. But as long as, you know what I'm saying, the kids here, then that's when I got to do something. My hands tied now. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all putting me here. Y'all putting me in this situation. You know what I mean? I don't stay here with y'all.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
The only ones that do is the kids. So as long as the kids out the you know what I'm saying, out the picture, shit, I'm out the picture.
All right.
But once the kids in the picture,
All right, so I got a question that probably can
I got
make
a
you
question right after that.
get more on the flip side of that.
okay.
Let's say your child's mother that you're co-parenting with is in a relationship with an abusive man that does it in front of the kids.
Well, okay. So now we gonna fight.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it's really that simple.
I mean, you
okay,
gonna fight in front of the kids? Is that what you said? Okay, I mean, you already hit down in front of the kids, so we might as well. I was like,
Because
all
I'm
right.
looking at it like this. How you gonna fight on they mama in front of them, but I can't fight on you in front of them? Like, that's not ass backwards.
I just want to make sure. I mean, hey, look, sometimes people say things.
And I mean, and she ain't got no say so in this.
All right.
Yeah, we ain't even talking.
she ain't got no say so.
She ain't. You ain't got nothing to say to me.
Yeah, because she just as guilty.
Yeah, you ain't got
just as guilty.
zipping.
You ain't got nothing to worry about. Yeah. Go home, Qp, go home. Yeah.
So let's say, what if you co-parenting with a chick and somebody in her family is abusive towards your kids, verbally
Same
or
thing.
physically? Same
It don't
thing.
matter.
Anybody can get it.
It don't matter.
All right, that's
I ain't saying
behind the kids.
I'm just, yeah. That's
behind
all
the
I'm
kids.
saying. Nigga,
Okay.
I fight all men behind my kids. I'm talking about grandpas, uncles.
That all men, grandpa.
if-
Put that cane down. Come see. You gonna put the cane down?
Yeah, man, you gonna shoot me? Nah.
Hey, you gotta
Get out that wheelchair, old man.
Get out the wheelchair. I'm gonna pull you out.
All right, so look.
But to me, that's just logic, though. I'm not gonna fight no woman. But
Yeah, that's a little different.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you go to jail, man.
Right.
You know
So,
what I'm saying?
man, look, people they win in these cases when women swing now first. So,
I don't even want to take that chance.
all right. So, here's my thing. You said something that caught my attention, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said you talked to one man, but you never really talked to the other one, right? Okay. So me and X had a talk one time. I said I 100% believe in meeting any individual who's dating, who
No.
they currently date or
Okay,
have
yeah,
past
yeah.
dated. I'm 100% that. X don't really give a care. He's like, I don't care about this shit. I said, I do. But, so I want to talk about that too. What makes you want to address a man heads up, and what would make you just be like, look, y'all relationship is y'all relationship?
Man, the fact that these my kids, like I have no other choice. Like I got to. Hey, these are my kids. He gonna be in their life. So I at least got to put a face to a body, cause he gonna be there more than me. You know what I'm saying? So even if I don't know where you work or, you know what I'm saying, nigga, I know where you at if I need to come kick your ass. You know what I'm saying? To me, everything I could get everything else, cause you gonna come to this spot. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't at the end of the day, you coming back. You understand what I'm saying? All I gotta do is catch it up.
Okay. I guess I got a question for you. Personally, if how far you want to go with it. Did you witness any mistakes that either your parents or
Yeah.
parents, you know what I'm saying, during your time of coming up, that they made in that co-parenting, you know what I'm saying, aspect? And did you automatically make it a point not to make those same ones? And if you made one of those same mistakes, how bad did you feel when you made it? You know, how you'd be like, it's some shit that I would never do when it comes to my kids,
Oh, yeah,
all
I
that
get
shit,
that.
and then you fuck around and then you do
You
the
get the
shit.
same thing.
But first, like I say, can you reflect on any experiences from your parents, what they did wrong as far as co-parenting, and then other people while you was coming
Yeah,
up?
man. That's why. Okay, that's one thing. Like arguing. Well, me and my wife, we don't really argue. But when we do, you know what I'm saying, we be loud and shit. And that's the one thing I be like, goddamn.
He say, goddamn, I said I wasn't gonna
Yeah,
do
I
this
said I
shit."
wasn't gonna do this shit. Then I gotta go back and tell her, goddamn, I said I wasn't gonna do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
But
So it's
you
nice.
keep pushing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now they did it twice. But yeah, that's one thing I don't like, that I picked up on.
Appreciate that. Okay. Alright, so alright, so I guess on the co-parenting side, like let's say this is a big good one. Let's say your kid is getting older, right? They becoming
I got a
preteen.
10-year-old right now. My
Okay,
oldest is 10.
let's say they in them preteen years, right?
Mhm.
Let's say one parent is opposing the other parent as far as having certain conversations, like drugs, sex,
Real life shit. Okay.
real life shit, right?
Yeah.
So would you be the co-parent that go ahead and give them talks early,
Man.
or do you believe it's better to wait late? And if you do it early and they want to wait late, how do you get out of that clash?
Alright, so as far as you saying early or late, I'm assuming that a certain age has already been agreed upon, and then
I'm saying, what if y'all don't agree? What if you saying, hey,
straight out the gate?
what if you saying, hey, by 11, 12, we need to start having some real talks? What if they like, nah, I say by 14, 15.
Well,
you know?
see, I'm gonna compromise a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you talking about 14? I was talking about what, 11, 12?
Mhm.
You know, like 13. You know what I'm saying? If we could compromise on 13, then bam, we could both have the talk at the same time. Or, you know what I'm saying? However, but if there's no compromise, then I'm gonna go with my move, cause you gonna go with your move.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? You can't fault me for going with my move when you're clearly going to go with your move.
All right, so when she in your face and she like, QP, I
And
told
I'm
you not to
telling
do that shit.
And you wanted to wait. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You're literally waiting. You're
Okay.
waiting. You're waiting. I didn't wait. You know what I mean? So if I'm wrong, you're just as wrong.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's right.
And see, that's the thing. Women don't like that. You know what I mean?
They don't like what?
Facts.
Well, yeah, they don't.
You know what I mean? Especially like when you put it like that, like damn.
Right,
That's
so
literally the situation.
This is the feminist, anti-feminist part of the show.
Okay.
Nah, don't put me in that.
Me and them.
I ain't say nothing.
Alright,
I'm just looking at the
okay,
camera,
good.
man. I'm just looking
I
at the
love
camera.
y'all though, man.
Yeah, clean that
I
up.
love y'all.
I love y'all.
Y'all listen.
Make love to one of y'all tonight. Look at
But yeah, so you got something else on the co-parenting etiquette?
Man, nah, man.
Goods, bads. Anything you want to ask him? Scenarios, you know?
Okay, I want to know. I want to
just go around beating up.
Yeah, we get your drift, man.
Yeah,
we
I'll
get
just
your
go
drift.
around fighting them.
If you earn it, you know.
So who came up with the subject at hand? That's all I want to know. Who came up with the subject?
That's
myself.
QP, man.
You?
That's a QP topic.
Good. Now I'm about to drill your ass. I just wanted to make sure who it came from. All right. So when you came up with the co-parenting topic, what was taking place that made you want to bring it up here? So was it the respect,
Yeah.
etiquette? What else? It has to be a little.
Damn, what's the word? Compromise. Compromise.
Like I said, I got these questions for you, baby.
A similar situation was like, well, I don't want to do this. She wanted to do. I can't. And this how crazy it was. I don't even remember exactly what it was, but it was.
Okay, it was something dealing with that whole respect and.
Hold on.
Compromise
No.
is different. Compromise is
Look. Okay. So, I wanted to get my kids. Summer. I wanted to get my kids for a month after summer. You know what I mean? Summer is 2 months, right?
June and July.
June and July. I just wanted 1 month. You know what I'm saying? And I was denied like 30 days.
30.
I was denied 30 days.
30 days out of 60.
You know what I'm saying? Out of a 60-day.
It's 60 days.
60 days. It's okay. It's like 60 and some change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even still, 30 days.
That's it. Not much.
You know what I'm saying?
But however.
But now, then this way it gets tricky. Stipulations were placed upon me. Say I have to bring them back every other weekend.
Oh.
And I'm like,
shit.
yo,
Damn.
okay.
We just went there.
I'm like, okay, alright. That's cool if I would be in Houston. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna say it's cool. It's fucked up.
Here we go. Get the real emotions out there.
It's fucked
Tell your ass being a good guy.
But
Come on,
still,
man.
I'm like, okay, that's what the state say. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to go with. The state say do this. All right, cool. But I ain't in Houston. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be out of town, so it's even more reason. Just give me 30 days. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think that was much. So instead of 30 days, I get 0 days. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Nah, it don't, man.
I'm saying?
It don't. You ain't doing.
So I'm like, yo, okay, so. Alright, cool. You know what? I'm gonna see my kids. They gonna turn 18 one day.
Man, see,
That's a fact.
I ain't trying to cut you off, but a question on that. Do you pretty much, as a man, feel like you have to accept the lesser role on importance and respect when it comes to co-parenting? Just automatic.
It's all,
and you just got to
especially,
live with it.
especially if you
What
don't
I would
paper.
do.
We got paperwork.
What
You
I
got
would do.
paperwork.
Just got to live with it.
Well, she can tell me right now. The state say you can't. I could call her. And if the state say I can't talk to them after 9 p.m., what you think she gonna say? The state say you can't talk to them after 9 p.m. and what she gonna do? Click.
I can hang up or stay the next one.
Let me keep calling up. Let me keep calling. What's her next step? 911. He keep calling his son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
So-
that shit crazy.
So y'all don't have joint custody. She has full custody, right?
Hell no.
Well, nah, so you got different kind of. You got.
That's why that's why I'm
Well, see, that's what I was trying to
You got
explain.
joint.
No, hold on. Legally,
Oh,
joint and what
okay.
we think joint is.
Yeah, it's
So you have
no.
joint and primary joint.
He,
Two different.
This is his
Yeah.
story. This is.
No,
I'm just trying to correct.
Yeah, that's
you.
no.
Some people
I'm
think
just
joint
saying
means
what
equal.
I'm seeing when he is.
Yeah, I
That's the
got
point.
No,
Necessarily.
but she got primary custody.
Oh, primary. Okay.
She got primary custody. But even still, I'm like, yo, you act like I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying, going on shootouts with the kids or something. like what am I doing to where I can't get 30 days? You got them all fucking year. And
Right.
then this what blows my mind. It's like, it's always, you need to do this. You're not there enough. You know what I'm saying? It's always something.
So they try
But
to
then
fix
when
you
it's
from a
like-
distance.
When it's like, okay, what's in? Bring it down.
Alright, so okay. So let's just say roles are reversed, right? Let's just say everything flipped. Men had those same rights and things with the kids.
I'm still not finna be like, yo.
You're not gonna automatically.
No, man,
Okay.
you want 30 days out of them? Okay, cool.
That's what he's saying. He's willing
You
to
know what I'm
compromise.
saying? I ain't tripping. I'm never, and this what pisses me off.
Mhm.
The whole time it was, I never put you on child support. I ain't gonna keep you from your kids. I never do that.
No,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
shit.
I'm like, my nigga, I ain't even asking you. I ain't even asked it. I didn't ask. You volunteered this information. I didn't talk to you about none of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like you volunteered this. You know what I mean? So now it's like, okay. So now what? Like you can't say we're here because of me. I didn't do this shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Alright.
I didn't.
I hear you.
It's also, I also say that's always outside influence at the same time.
Of course.
And I was
Of
talking
course.
to X about this several times.
That's where the mama come in.
That's
And
what
the, and the friend.
like
Yeah, nice, all the time. Oh, girl, that nigga wasn't no good. I told you this. Okay, well, if you told her, why you ain't tell me that? If you told her and she wasn't listening, why the fuck you ain't tell me?
Okay.
outside influence.
Does that not make sense?
Alright.
It's like, I'm telling her don't fuck with you. I'm telling her you ain't no good, but she ain't listening, man. So somebody got to be wrong. Either you a good nigga to her, or I'm lying. Which one is it? But that conversation don't happen.
No?
Right, and you know, sometimes a lot of people gotta accept that sometimes jealousy comes from within.
Where else is it gonna
Especially
come
with
from?
co-parents.
Motherfuckers out there don't know us.
A lot of people feel like if they didn't have it, you have some people that feel like I'm gonna make sure I give it, and then some people is like if I didn't have it,
They
I
ain't
don't
gonna
care.
get it.
Yeah, I don't
They
care if
ain't
somebody
gonna
else get it, even if it's my own blood. That's the mentality. All right.
You can't tell me that they fucked up.
Yeah. All right. So shit.
No, I ain't done.
All right.
I ain't done.
Come on.
Yeah, damn it. Don't just, you shit. Y'all just start talking blah, 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 blah. No, you write the subject up. I got a billion questions. That's what I do. Make niggas think. All right. I love that you finally expressed what was going on, because that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get to the root. Like, why people bring up certain subjects for certain reasons until you tell the whole story.
Right.
So, okay. And with this co-parenting, when this happened, how often were you getting your kids though? Like, was it every weekend basis, or just like whenever she feel like it? Or that's what I'm saying. Before you ask for the 30 days.
Now, technically, I get them every weekend.
Every weekend.
You
Okay.
understand what I'm saying? But say something happened.
Mhm.
I'll be like, say, look, I can't get them this weekend. Can I get them next weekend? Or can I keep them 2 times? You know what I'm saying?
For the makeup, for the
Yeah,
makeup time.
you know,
Yeah.
some shit like that. You know what I mean? That's always my speed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether some fucked up shit happen or whatever.
Right.
Let her get mad. Oh, you ain't talking to him. You ain't. Alright. Nah, I don't come get them. What you talking about?
Okay.
We argue. You understand what I'm saying? You telling me ain't shit. They ain't telling me this.
Yeah, I got a question.
I'm about to say, why don't you get the state involved like she would do with you?
Alright.
Oh, there you go, son. Let's go.
I already got a background. You know what I mean? Not to say that that's gonna, that automatically shit. That means something. Oh, and okay. Nah, I haven't got in trouble since then. I mean, that's I don't think that would account as much as me having a.
Now you keep talking to the lady.
Yes, me having a background. They're looking at the household situation. I already have kids in the household to where she only have, you know what I'm saying, our two kids. I mean, so I would have to show like an amazing
setup.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. See, okay.
Not to say it can't be done. That's my whole plan. But right now, I can't do that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, okay, look, see, I mean, look, man, I got a lot, but you look like you want to jump in.
I'm saying on that same.
No, I mean, he just clarified it without actually having to go into too much detail. Now I understand. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, well, you know, if a woman to play the state against you, I feel like you should play the state against them. But after he laid the line, then it's like, all right, now I understand.
Right.
Okay. You gotta have your cards right. That's why when you were saying earlier, you gotta have this, that. And he's like, all right, fuck it, like, hey.
All right, so we would you say that black people had this negative co-parenting experience more than other groups?
Hell yeah.
Or, okay.
Hell yeah.
So
Can I look at it like this? How many A's would you say on child support?
I never heard any stories.
I don't know.
I've never. I mean, like I said,
I don't
never
know
heard
statistics.
stories.
I don't want to say.
Okay, look, bro. You gotta remember the statistics that we always hear about is blacks, whites, and browns. Black, whites, and browns. Hispanics.
But I'm pretty sure we make up a larger percentage of that population. At least
are they not in this country?
I'm about to say. Remember, whites are like always second to blacks. That's what people.
Okay,
don't
well, shit, white people. They go through the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a million white men on child support, just like it's a million black men on child support.
So what makes black men's experience different with the co-parents?
One, the state already don't fuck with us.
Okay. Right.
The state fuck with white men.
Yep.
Okay.
So they gonna, you know what I'm saying? Hey, okay, cool. We ain't gonna spank your ass hard. I mean, two, black women don't fuck with black men.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
White women fuck with white men. Do whatever.
All
You know what I
right.
mean? She want his money. That white woman. Us, we want power. Where else we gonna get it from?
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
That's just my logic. That makes sense to me. That's how I see it.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right. And then you gotta look at the fact that those other two cultures, black and the brown, they're trying to develop the Eurocentric mindset at the same time. And the way child support is on blacks or browns, it's more broadcasted media wise. Like we can always hear, put it like this, bro. So shit go left, we can always hear about get the fuck out of my house, get your shit, da 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 da. When white people get into it, it's not really broadcasted.
Yeah, right.
It's more so
And
like get your attorney, get your lawyer, like, hey, we'll do this shit. I really never seen in my life when whites get into it, you know what I'm saying?
Because they fight.
They fight different, right?
Yeah,
like, for instance, all my white friends, they say anytime their parents would get into a fight, they would make the kids leave the house.
Proper etiquette.
See?
I'm dead serious. They would be like, hey, go outside and play. Or they'd be like, hey, go to Tim's house. Go to the
Something.
Tim.
go somewhere. Get the fuck out the house, basically.
Nah, you finna get this.
Then they'll call and be like, hey, I'll come back home.
So what
And
what do you think makes us that way? What gives us what makes us so negative when it comes to the co-parenting experience?
It's the way. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
What's your origin?
I think it's tie back to slavery.
Okay.
Because there were times, you gotta understand. Imagine in that time having to take care of a white man's child.
Mm-hmm.
Understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She go get better treatment because she done had his baby from him.
Okay.
Now me on the other hand, okay, you see? Now he go home, and then that's where the arguing starts because we got nowhere to go. Like it ain't like we could. I mean, where we gonna walk to?
Okay. So
Like,
all right, so all the negative shit to the side. We know a lot of negative points where we may have started. Even negative shit we've experienced. And the same negative shit we experienced, we turn around and did some of the shit. So where does the positivity come from to get us past that hump to where we can succeed with the whole co-parenting experience? We know all the negatives.
Mimic the successors at co-parenting. That's what you do.
We see it. We just sit here and said how white people fight their problems. Say, hey,
Right.
go outside.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's the thing, like, okay, so heat of the moment, she done said the wrong shit, you tired of it.
Now you
Then you
gotta apply.
automatic right. So what I'm trying to say is, okay, so how many times does it take for you to, fuck up to
Man,
apply?
say-
Like, or do we just apply it as much as
No,
we can?
It's
Because
like
we are-
practice.
In fact, I'm about to say, you should already have scenarios already
And
drawn
then
out.
even when you get in the game, you still fuck up.
Yeah,
That don't mean you stop going to practice.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You back in
Love it,
practice the next day, doing the same, you know what I'm saying? The same, you know what I'm saying? Running the same route.
People already, but see, what I was going to tell X is like, just like you had the marksman tell you about the scenarios he has drawn down in case intruders come in, where they're at a restaurant or in a house, how they, know where to go, get the firearms, how to protect themselves. There's literally scenarios, procedures I've seen my white friends actually have in case anything happens. They already have things mapped out. Like, when motherfuckers be like, hey, how do you see your life? Like, some people like, I don't know. Some people like, hey, look, we get into a fight. This is what we're gonna do. If the kids are in the house, they need to go to the other kids. I want a soundproof room, or the kids stay in the house. We're gonna go on the garage. Like, they have steps and scenarios to where, like I said, let's say if they actually fight, they would never know at the same time. That's how they do stuff. Yeah, they do things distinguishedly.
Right.
It's the same way.
Oh yeah, so and see, god damn it. See, and that's a group of people, like other groups of people, that nine times out of 10 in the family structure, they put the father first. And in our culture, we always put the mother first. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we are one of those cultures and see, you know what I'm saying? Like we put too much emphasis. We put too much emphasis on the scales of power. And so it's like, okay, cool. But at the same time, you see all these other groups of people following like positive practices. We continue to do the negatives. So it's like, okay, all right. So for the people out there that know better, but still somehow continuously fuck up in those particular areas. Like,
that's what I was saying earlier. So it's like you can't say someone is fucked up to the point of no return when clearly, you know what I'm saying, they trying to get past the point.
All right, so,
but are they?
But see, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this.
Who doesn't? Okay, so if you fuck up 10 times, I'm saying, okay, well, just because you keep fucking up 10 times, just because you fucked up 10 times, you don't deserve it. Okay, maybe so. But on the flip side, you can look at that and be like, damn, she fucked up 10 times, but she's still trying.
What up, bro?
she's still trying. Some people fuck up, don't even get to fuck up 10 times because they quit at one.
And see,
So now I can say, no, you don't deserve it.
but see, this
If you're gonna keep trying, how can I stop you from trying?
Can I
See-
steal from you 10 times?
Who said stealing was right?
correct. So, see, and that's the problem. See, if you're gonna fuck up 10 times, I need you to at least space that shit out a little bit. You can't fuck
Okay.
up 10 consecutive
Right.
times.
Oh,
Dude,
well,
you can't even do like 2
You can't
years.
do- you can't do
skip
one. You can't- you can't-
then
yeah, you
do
know what I'm
2
saying?
more, skip
2
another
in 1 year,
then
3
do
in 1
3.
year.
I'm still like, fuck you. Cause see, I feel like, look, I don't care how much DNA you share with anybody, a toxic motherfucker is just gonna be just that. And see,
True.
I take the dice
True.
if I allow my child to be around a toxic motherfucker knowingly. So the point is like, look, sometimes people with that toxic energy come from the closest areas. So do you live with that jacket of continuously being the bad guy? Because you're willing
Bad
to
guy.
separate your kids from that energy.
Right.
Or do you do the political shit and then you just let them keep doing that just to be the good guy? And you just be like, look, I'm gonna just tell you how to deal with the crazy toxic motherfucker. Or do you just say hey, that shit gotta go. And
No.
whatever happens, happens.
Watch this.
You gonna wash away his sins?
No.
Hey, man, we ain't killing nobody. Hey, you always trying to kill. You trying to kill.
Hold on, hold on.
Now check this out.
Boom, boom, boom.
No. Okay. Damn. So what were you saying?
Pretty much, I was saying, like, bro, like,
They can't keep doing it.
right,
You gotta keep them.
right. So if you fuck up 10 times, I'm saying at least space out the fuck ups. If you fuck up
Once every
patternly,
5 years.
if I see it's a pattern, it's a consistency towards it, I'm gonna just let it be a fuck up. I'm not even gonna get to 10 tries. After a good
Okay, yeah.
consistency-
Okay, I got you.
Right.
Now you was like, okay, so how some of our you gotta keep her away from the
Yeah, we're talking about
bad
toxic
energy.
people.
Toxic, yeah, toxic
Just-
people, right?
Motherfuckers ain't gonna change.
Every day we go out there. Every day we step out this door, we encountering a toxic motherfucker.
True.
True, right?
Facts.
Right. But you can't tell your child, hey, don't go outside. Don't go outside and play. You never say don't go outside and play. It's terrible people out there. You know what I'm saying? You could die today, but don't go outside and play. We never say that. Yeah, you could die today, but go outside and play. Why? You know what I'm saying? What if your daughter asks you, Daddy, why would you send me outside and I could die? You know what I mean? How do we answer that question?
Damn.
Right. You know what I mean? So it's not,
That's a
that's what I'm
question
saying.
for the books.
It's our job to prepare them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, okay. I can feel your philosophy.
Yeah, and that's not to say, because it's different levels of toxic, right?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Now, that's not to say if I know you're a child molester, I'm
Correct.
gonna put
Correct.
you.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct. Correct.
Now,
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying?
Clarification.
Right. There we go. So we know what we need to keep you away from, as well as we know what. Okay, this is my opportunity to build with you, to prepare you. You know, because I can't. My mama told me I can't keep you from everything. You understand what I'm saying? I can't. You know what I mean? But if I can protect you, then goddamn it, I'm gonna protect you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But
Okay.
if
All
I
right.
can't,
All right.
you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna touch this.
It's just some shit I can't do. You know what I mean? I know you might think that is Superman.
Yeah, I like
But-
that. I like that.
You know?
Okay. All right. I like that, man. That was good, man. I touched the microphone for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but hey,
Oh, with that cookie, man. All right.
no.
What you got, man?
No, he cheesing this shit. So,
I
I want to make sure he was down before I got his ass again. I got his ass again.
Come on.
You know, everybody celebrating. That niggas just staring like,
yeah.
wait,
He want
oh, yeah. I got so.
Yeah, I
As
don't
soon
like
as you
that
start
shit.
smiling, nigga, I got you.
I don't like that shit.
All right, so what you got, man?
All right, man. Okay, cool enough. All right, so you say all parents are both equal in a relationship, right?
Uh-huh.
Statistics would say at a certain point, kids need their father more than anything.
I agree. That don't mean I'm more influential than your mother.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just need me. At
Wait,
a certain
hold
point.
on.
You just need me at a certain point more than you would need your mother. Because, I mean, your mother teaching you how to tie is not the same as your father teaching you how to tie. Your mother teaching you how to throw a football is not the same as your father teaching you how to throw a football.
Because you can make one spiral and hers wobble, right?
You gonna
Okay,
why?
I'm going to work.
We talking about logic?
Why
I'm going to work. Go ahead, man.
No, why is it-
Go ahead. Let's talk. Let's
So,
talk.
what we doing?
So, a son is learning to cook. I was their son.
Okay, bro.
My mom taught me how to cook.
Right.
I didn't take the cooking. You know why? Because my dad didn't teach me. You know why? My dad doesn't cook. Now that's for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now watch this. My mom also taught my other 3 brothers how to cook.
Okay.
Who took the cooking? My other 3 brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's not to say that the shit don't work. Clearly it worked 3 times. But for me, it didn't work.
Wow.
So now does that say that doesn't say
Wait.
I
I kind of got confused for a second, bro. I see you.
What he's saying is every
It doesn't
kid is
say-
an individual. There's no particular
Right.
method
It
that's going to
doesn't
work for every kid in co-parents.
instead of not doing it with your mom, still do it with your dad.
Somebody needs it from
But
everybody's in.
right, I can't say he needs it more than
Right.
his mom.
You can't automatically
I mean-
say that, you know what I'm saying, certain situations don't
Because
fit particular parents.
he may be more.
Bro, and
Yeah, I'm about to say, hold
I
on,
can tell
man.
you some real shit.
I'm about to
I can tell
say,
you some real shit.
some kind of male
That's how-
presence kind of.
Yeah, no.
Go ahead.
No doubt.
Go ahead, man.
What I was gonna say, like he said, it depends on the age of the child. You
Okay.
feel me?
We-
Because some people at a particular age, maybe okay, so his younger years, we know from
His mother.
from the time he come out the womb so he can like do for himself, he needs his mom the most.
Okay. Until what age? We got
Until he can do for himself. Some people, okay, like he said, 7.
to 18 and shit, huh?
No.
He said 7. That's what I said. I need a cutoff.
Let me work.
No, he
So-
gave the age. You ain't work.
No, let me work.
He ain't work though. Go ahead, man.
I'm trying to co-parent a podcast and he disrespecting me.
Co-parent a
No, so anyway,
podcast.
Look, so
okay.
now we got 7 to maybe about, let's say 15, 16. You probably still doing the mother shit, maybe. Because it's maybe baby and nutrient shit.
To 16.
So, some people get baby majority of their
But I'm saying to 16.
A lot of people around, hold on. A lot of people around that age gap, when shit start to get real, then they be like, what popped I need some logic, some shit, because this other shit, you know what I'm saying, has coddled me. So now I'm at a particular age where I need some real shit. But see, I'm not saying there's scenarios where females can't provide the real shit as well. I'm just speaking on the average experience.
Okay.
Most fathers are needed once the child kind of gets older, and once the child is younger, they particularly need the mothers.
The age gap. What's the age gap?
What I just did it for you.
7 to 16?
No. I didn't say 7 to 16. I said 7 until 7. He said, which is definitely
So it would be 8 to.
So between 7 and 12,
Yeah.
you could probably utilize both. But that kind of masculinity, it could be appreciated, but is it more responsive as far as children? Not necessarily. So a lot of people, when they get older, that's when they're like, I need some logic, I need some real shit. So that's when fathers become more applicable as far as importance. But if we're talking about the coddling stages or the stages,
What are you talking? Whatever you want to talk about, I'm about to go in.
all right, go ahead.
We talking whatever you want to talk. All I said was I'm about to go in. That's all I said. I'm about to go in.
You got it. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. For individuals who didn't have their dad in the house, when did they start experiencing masculinity? I can tell you right now.
Bro, I would say as soon as I got conscious of who I was and
What
who
age
my
was that?
mother was.
Wait,
Shit, it's some shit, bro. I'll share a story. I think I was below the age of 10, and I was with my mom somewhere,
Mhm.
and a dude approached her, tried to get her number. and I stepped up to him and I'm like, hey, that's my mama. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember a lot of
I
shit.
think those are child instincts.
Nah,
I would, no, this is why I say it's
child.
child instincts.
But see, based on the question, I felt like at that moment,
I mean, that
I was already
that is masculinity.
Yeah, I felt like at that moment, I was already.
So you said that's masculinity?
That's masculinity.
Yeah.
I have there's videos right now I can go on the shade room right now where the mom is posing certain ways with her ass showing and the daughter's in front of the camera like, hey, what you doing?
Yeah.
And then there's some with the kid like, yo, mom, what you doing?
Okay, then now.
But you can't say this.
What's my masculinity though?
But hold on.
You brought up
said
something.
okay, hold on. You said masculine. You said that was masculine for stepping up, saying that was my mom.
Yeah, because I'm already protecting.
Okay.
Because it's a male's job to take, provide, procreate.
Males and females. Okay, cool. So what I'm getting at is, if a man is not present, when is usually a time where a male might experience masculinity? I was gonna say he starts to experience that the minute he starts playing sports, because there's male figures that's already there that starts teaching them how to tap in.
Maybe some boys need sports to bring it out, and like I just told you, I don't even remember. I can't tell you. I know I was under 10 for sure.
Okay.
Were you,
And I don't even
then were you playing sports at the time?
No, because
No.
I was like.
I thought you was playing boxing. I thought you was boxing.
No. I was under 10. I started boxing at 12.
Okay. You started boxing.
You feel
as
me?
well.
So,
But
I
Pops
knew
wasn't
for a fact,
around
under
before
10. Look, the only thing I knew at that age that I can pull from that age, whatever age it was.
Okay.
Is
when
that
that's conscious.
I stepped up and I was trying to protect my mom.
Okay, I know when I started playing sports.
You feel me? So I would just say, like, if you're a protector as a man, you're already that. If you're a person that compromises more than you do whatever, you're already that. Whatever you have, you already have the foundation of it. Now, can you build upon that foundation? Sure. That's what you have consciousness for. But in your heart, you already set a particular way. And I give you an example. I know a particular male that was a father figure to me for a short period of time that taught me a lot. But every time I saw him, he was teaching and he was protecting. Even if I didn't agree with him on how he was a man in every particular situation,
So
he showed me that he can protect. You know what I'm saying? And these was instincts. If he seen a person he knew and a person he didn't know, he still acted the same on protecting. He wasn't just protecting what was his, he was a protector all the way around. So that's what I mean by you are what you are, sometimes genetically and foundation wise. Because if you a young child, and we can look at like James Brown movie, or whatever movie you give me of any particular superstar that was singing and entertaining, they had that particular edge as a child before they even became conscious of who and what they was. You are what you are to a particular point, just genetically wise. We can't shit on genetics. Can you alter or can you improve?
It's not
No, it is genetic.
It's not
You never
genetics,
heard.
bro.
You never heard people say.
Man.
But you just said you
I'm
had
not
that
gonna get
influence.
canceled.
It's not in you. It's all you. Bro.
You had the influence.
You had
the
the
influence brought it up.
I'm
Bro.
going further than that.
And you also
You
talk
feel
about
me?
environmental play
But
from
I'm not
knowing
saying,
and not knowing.
no, stop, because you ain't gonna twist my word.
Go ahead, man.
So what I'm saying is, look, just because you come from negative and you born genetically from negative, don't mean you can never be positive. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, you still have a pre-code to everything. Even the time you die is already pre-coded in your genetics.
So if you born a bitch, you just bitch man going up. That's what you're saying.
But you still can be tough. You can learn to be tough later. But if you a bitch at heart,
Then
no matter how tough you become,
that's
the right situation can bring the bitch out you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's not genetics though. But that's not genetics though.
Yes, it is.
If you say it brings it out of you,
can bring the bitch out you.
that's environmental play.
I'm not saying environmental play. is
Environmental
not
play
correct.
does
Fam,
have an effect on
What
some
I'm saying is look, let's fuck all that.
No, you can't go genetics in there.
No.
We gotta go. We gotta touch on different bases.
Look, in any emotion, and this is where we talk about emotion. And I
Go
just
ahead.
heard this in audiobooks and everything.
Okay.
Emotion that you practice and that you continue to participate in is what you automatically act within. So when emotions rise, you only have less than about 15 seconds to consciously make a decision on what kind of emotion you're going to react with. Mm-hmm. So that goes back to what we were saying with practice. See, if I know I got a temper, so constantly I'm trying to listen to reggae, I'm trying to meditate, I'm trying to do whatever I can to keep calm. I probably won't listen to a lot of King Von and Crime Mob and Lil Jon if I know I got a temper.
Man, now you just keep it all the time, man.
But if I know I'm trying to fuck some shit up, I might listen to that. But however, I know my weakness, so I'm working on my weakness in practice.
Oh, y'all, he being vulnerable. Hold on, man.
I'm being real.
He being vulnerable, baby. Go ahead, man.
So hopefully, the emotion that I choose to rock with within that 15-second mark, hopefully I make the right decision because I'm practicing making the right decision. But if I'm like, hey, if I know I got a temper and I'm listening to the right artist to make me angry, I'm living a life that's gonna make me angry, and everything I'm doing is saying, yeah, be mad, motherfucker, fuck somebody up. Really, consciously or unconsciously, I'm looking for somebody to fuck up.
Well, I think he won too, but I mean, he won in the NBA too, so.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
Man, we don't know, man. We don't even know where we at no more. We
know where
we at. We was going in
So scientifically, we have what we call epigenetics. So you have horizontal and vertical genes transfers. Okay, you feel me? So sometimes not every particular kid gets all the same DNA transferred to them, horizontal and vertical.
Okay.
So when we just accrediting the shit that is transferred during the DNA process. If it didn't get transferred, it didn't get transferred.
But see, okay, so
but it don't mean.
Hold up.
Going back to LeBron.
No, let him talk. Okay. This is the guest. Let him talk.
One of his kids is a baller and an athlete, and one is not.
One is, he got, how many sons he got?
I think he got 2 sons and a daughter.
2 sons and a daughter.
Okay. But it's not to say that all 3 gonna ball.
Right.
Because it's not just his genes that's getting transferred.
Right. Okay, now watch this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he got 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Only one of them ball. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So he still will have the superior gene in his grandkids.
That depends.
It only depends on the one that's playing.
It really just depends on now. Does the person that's now making the offspring with that person whose genes is superior on certain levels? See, and that's
okay. Hold up.
So that means his son would have to make
multiple grandkids, multiple. But we know Layla, that's boxing, and the rest of them we like, fuck, they boxing. No, so it's just saying like you don't always get a particular percentage of certain genes depending on how they transfer it equally. Sometimes people just dominate your gene pool.
Man.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not to say that if Eminem, which he does have a daughter, she raps, but she probably won't.
Then wouldn't that even further prove the point that it's not genetic? Okay, yeah, if I can't pass down athleticism, okay, so the fact that you can't pass down athleticism, but skill can be taught, learned, and gained, correct? So, how could it be genetic if, say, LeBron's son, all of them, you know what I'm saying, do,
alright,
you know what I mean?
Alright, so, and this is why I like bodybuilding, because it's an overlooked sport. But in the world of bodybuilding,
grandson,
right,
not the son,
correct.
Grandson.
But in the world of bodybuilding, we understand that everybody has different genetics. So no matter how many times somebody worked their shoulders, if genetically over a period of time, that's just not the way. That's not the strength of the gene pool. It just won't really stand the competition of somebody that naturally has shoulders. You feel me? So it's like some people will naturally have certain things that some people just don't. But does it mean that they can never beat those people? No. Because now practice is now the implement, right? But I'm just talking about genetics as far as the foundation. Some people naturally have bigger calves than other people. Some people naturally have bigger arms than some people. Does it mean that somebody that don't have bigger arms naturally can get bigger arms than the person that got it naturally? No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying genetics always plays
That's what I was
a role.
talking about.
Genetics play a part. You can't take genetics off the table.
All right, man.
I tried.
That's cool. I mean, I won't take out the table, but I'm not gonna put it on there as it's the main thing. It's not the main thing.
It's not. I'm agreeing with you.
But you did it at first. That was the main thing, bro. You can say genetically, I already knew. Ain't that what he said?
No. If you knew,
No, man. I don't want to hear you talk no more. I don't want to hear you talk no more.
You watch movies. You watch movies like 300 where they start training them people as kids to be.
Meaning no.
Correct, but you already know who's gonna succeed and who's not based on their level. If you
Remember, the skill test was a survival test.
correct, but you don't think genetics had nothing to do with this?
Skills. They remember Spartans were a breed of the most athletic skill.
You just
and
used the
talent.
word breed, fam. That's genetics.
Listen, well, once again,
Some be bitches, yes, but you just used the word breed. You said
I mean,
breed.
listen, he's not letting me finish.
Go ahead, finish.
When you're breeding greatness, you still have to build up upon it, right? So let's say my genetics didn't have none of that shit, but I have hard work and skill set and a mindset. I am strongly building my genetics up. That don't mean it's gonna be automatically gonna hit the next person as well.
But I never said you couldn't alter genes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You can alter genes just through food. It's not even mentality.
Hey, man,
I never said you can't alter genes, man. That's not a
Bro,
conversation, man.
it actually is mentality that actually want to build yourself up a certain way.
But you still get past even the stuff you didn't alter and the stuff you altered. It's genetics, fam.
Oh, my God. Are you telling me right now? Hold on.
Go ahead.
We have seen people who are genetically gifted get outdone by people who naturally just hard work and
I
discipline,
never
bro.
said that everything surpasses DNA.
Man, this what I don't feel like doing science with you, bro. I just don't feel like doing it right now. And we were about to do it the last episode, so like, it's co-parenting, guys. This
we all
episode
understanding the
is
same
co-parenting
thing right now?
All right.
Hold on, I want to hear the question one more time.
It's not
It's
even really a question because I don't know how. I'm saying DNA is not the end all, but it plays a part in the foundation of character of the child because they have it in them. You feel me? You don't even experience a high percentage of your DNA until you die. So you're still living in a smaller percentage of what they call junk DNA. Can it be activated or not activated? That's based on you. But it's still there. And I'm just saying it plays a role in the foundation of who you are. Your genes. They go back to the hood. We say if your daddy was a bitch or if your daddy was a snitch, 9 times out of 10, I can expect you to be soft too. It don't mean you can't be harder than your daddy, but I'm just looking at the statistics. You got it in you. That's what we say, you know. I ain't gonna say the other part because I don't want to get counseled.
Bro, you got.
I can't say the other thing.
I know, bro. One act of cowardice does not make a person a man weak. I feel like people kind of like.
No, I never said that.
No, but what I'm saying, because there could be a situation. Somebody pops get a bitch out of a fight and you're like, man, that nigga hold on.
That's what I said.
But that don't
mean that you only get your DNA from your pops. You got your mom's DNA. Your mom could have been a rider. Your daddy could have been a
to the
bitch.
point to where it's okay. Can he come back?
Right.
Revenge yourself. Now, if he come back and beat a nigga up,
everybody's like, all right, yeah. Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. Like,
so that's our political episode.
Fire this nigga, bro. He just wanted to talk to them.
No, I think I really explained what I was talking about.
That's cool, man. That's cool, man. That's cool, man. Hey, went from co-parenting to like whatever the hell you was talking about.
Whatever.
You know,
You got anything you want
it
to
was
close
about
off
you,
on,
man. I'm
QP,
sorry.
man?
I'm sorry. It was
Anything
about
you
you,
wanna
man. It
close
was
off
about you.
co-parenting, man. Hey, let's get it together, people.
Co-parenting, yeah.
Nah, for real. Nah, we got to get it together though, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So, I don't know what you're doing way over there. You'll say bye to the people, subscribers.
Hey man, give them your information. Where can they find you at? Where can they follow your music? You want to give a briefing of what your music about? Any song titles you want to
He been on here about 4 times, man. They know this Boosie.
They don't know, man.
I'm very political.
I'm very political. Any information we get to the people, man? Any handles, anything?
Man, I thank y'all for having me. Goodfella Qp. Everything is at Goodfella Qp. That's
Okay.
GOODFELLAQP.
All right.
That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
I was like that. I was like, Q. Okay. You put him down one stick.
See, genetically, I know you know how to. Like,
Man, this
read.
job fired us.
So people-
All right, catch y'all on the next episode of Turn That Talk.
Yeah.
And we out, man.
Play
I don't know, man.
Play that music.
This dude just
Play
won,
it,
man.
Play it.
Be quiet, man. Shut up.
Play it now.
Under no condition would you ever catch